Juliet? I have my own now. Somebody else. Dani. Dani? Yeah. I know Dani. The shoes.
Good morning.
Hi, Dani. How are you?
Happy New Year, everyone. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
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 All right. Sounds good. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I see everybody has a little bit of weights. Maybe you guys have the ball. We can, if you have the ball, let's use it. If you have a foam roller, we can use that. And we will get started. Okay. So if you don't have, if you have the ball, we'll use the ball. If you have a foam roller, we can use the foam roller. We're just gonna use it for a little bit of a stretching for our back. So you can place the ball on your, down on your mat, and you're just gonna try to place it so that you, when you roll down, it's like in the middle of your shoulder blades. So same thing with the foam roller. If you have a foam roller, you want to put it so that it's just below your shoulder blades. And we're just going to go ahead and create some circles with our arms. You're going to let the head go back. You're going to just circle the arms around. Maybe you stretch out and you touch the floor and circle the arms around, and then come back into like a somewhat of a curl up of a sit up position. And then circle the arm back again and open out to the side and then back. Perfect. And we'll continue here. Let's do 2 more. And then we're just going to go ahead and take it into the opposite direction. So you're going to come up first, circle the arms out to the side, and then back into center. Really just stretching the back before we begin to move. 2 more here. And last one, we're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Find that nice C curve. Look in between your legs. Keep the arms out nice and straight. Shoulders down away from the ears. If you don't have a ball, you don't need it. Just curl up. We're gonna begin to do the 100. We're gonna pulse the arms out up and down, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. So it's out, 2, 3, 4, 5, into 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5. Keep pulsing. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5. Last set. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into 3, 4, 5. Hold the arms steady. Reach forward a little bit more. Curl up a little bit more. Exhale, and then lower all the way down. Relax. Open up the chest. Release the abs. Perfect. Okay. From here, we're going to curl back up, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. You can either keep the arms out in front of you or you can bring them behind your head. We're going to alternate legs, leg lift, okay? So you're going to bring the right knee up, then lower down, and then bring the left knee up. So you want that ball or that foam roller to help emphasize that C curve. You're just alternating from right to left. So maybe it's helping you get a little bit higher than you normally do when you just curl up without the ball. And you're alternating. Now make sure that your hips are not dancing from side to side. You're just lifting one at a time, nice and slow, and your hips are staying super steady. Perfect. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it on this leg. You're going to extend the leg out, lower the head just a little bit, and then curl in, bring that knee in towards your chest. Lower the head just a little bit, and then curl in, bring that knee into the chest. So you're giving me a little crunch every time. Perfect. Let's keep flowing here. We're going to do 8, 7. Try to exhale as you bring that knee in towards you. 6. So that you're creating a deeper C curve. Last 3. Perfect. 2. Last 1. Lower that foot down. Bring the right knee in. You're going to extend the leg out, lower the head, and then crunch. Extend and bend. Each time trying to get a little higher, trying to get that face a little bit closer to that knee. And we're exhaling as you bring the knee in. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower down. Let the head relax, let the chest relax, let the shoulders relax. Perfect. All right, take a big, deep inhale. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Look in between your legs once more. Okay, so now from this one, we're gonna go ahead and take the hands behind the head. We're gonna do the same movement where we're bringing one knee in at a time, except this time we're gonna bring that elbow to that knee. So it's gonna be right knee in, left elbow to that knee, and then release. Right elbow to left knee. You're just alternating here. And I like using the ball because it does create that deeper C curve. It allows you to go deeper into the abs. Maybe you can actually even touch elbow to knee. Five, last 4, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Let the head relax. Open up the chest, arch the back. Perfect. Okay, we'll do one last one. And then for this one, we're gonna go ahead and curl head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out to the side. Okay, I still have that ball behind my back. We're gonna bring the hands up towards the ceiling, and then we're gonna lower the hands down out in front of you. You're gonna give me little tiny crunches, trying to get an inch higher every time. Inch higher. So think about going to your max. Use that ball or that foam roller to help you get it even higher. Relax the shoulders, make sure the knees are relaxed. Soles of the feet are touching. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. All right. If you have that foam roller or that ball behind you, go ahead and remove it. Lay down all the way. Let's go ahead and bring the knees up into tabletop. We'll open up the arms out to the side. We'll drop the legs over towards the right. Look over the left shoulder. Try to keep both shoulders down. And then bring it back into center. Take it into a twist in the opposite side. Try to keep those shoulders down as much as possible. Let's do one more. One more to each side. So drop the legs over towards the right, look over your left shoulder, and then back to center, over to the other side. Beautiful. Come back in to center. Place the hands down by your side. We're gonna do a couple of bridges here. Bring the heels in close to the glutes. And we're gonna go ahead and dig in through the heels, lift the hips up, press the hips up towards the ceiling, chin away from the chest, press the arms down, hold at the top, squeeze the glutes, and then roll down one vertebra at a time. So I really want you to focus on the movement at the top. You're gonna lift up, you're gonna hold, you're gonna squeeze the glutes, get a little bit higher, and then begin to roll down one vertebra at a time. As you're rolling down, I want you to keep that squeeze in the glutes. Slowly lower down. So if you're doing that, if you're squeezing the glutes, you should feel the front of the legs open up as you start to roll down. You'll feel your kneecaps pull, your hip flexors pulled a little bit. So go ahead and lift up, hold, squeeze as much as you can, and then lower all the way down. All right, last one. We're gonna go ahead and lift up. We're gonna hold here. All right, find your mat, the most squeeze that you can do with your glutes, okay? Your maximum squeeze. And you're gonna go ahead and just press up an inch from your max, okay? Just up a tiny little inch. So you're never going below your max. You're staying up at the top as high as possible. We're gonna squeeze and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. We're gonna lower, tap the glutes down and lift right back up. Tap the glutes down and lift right back up. So there's no C curving on this one. You're going down in a flat back and lifting up. Heels are pressing into the ground. You should be able to wiggle your toes. All the pressure is on your heels. Tap down and lift. So we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, lift up all the way, go to that max point, hold, and now create that C curve, one vertebra at a time, lowering down, all the way down. Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna take it into some calf exercises. So we're gonna lift up one more time into that bridge. This time you're gonna lift the heels up. You're gonna come onto your toes. Then you're gonna walk your heels in a little bit closer. So now we're on our tippy toes. And from here, you're gonna go ahead and keep that squeeze in the glutes. You're gonna lower the right heel down, lift it back up. Then the left heel down, lift it back up. Right heel, then left heel. Right and left. Now I want you to pay attention to your hips. Make sure they're not wobbling from side to side. Just the heel is lowering down. And right and left. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower the heels down, lower the hips, bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a little hug. Beautiful. All right, we'll get into some single leg bridges. So both arms are down, heels are down close into the glutes. You're gonna lift the hips up. Once you have that nice position, you're gonna lift the left leg up. It's gonna go into tabletop, perfect. You're gonna extend the leg out and then bring it back in, out and in. You want it to kind of be in the same height as the opposite leg. So make sure your hips are leveled, you're extending the legs out and in. We got 5 more. Press down with your hands to help you stay lifted. Dig through the heel. Last 2. Last 1. Place that foot down. Take the right leg up. You press it out and in here. 4, 5, nice. 6. Last one. Hold it out, bend it in, place that foot down and lower it down all the way. Nice job. Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. All right, we're gonna roll like a ball to seated. Try not to get your feet to touch the ground. So come back and up, rolling like a ball. We'll do this a couple of times. Massage your spine into the mat. And then on your last one here, let's go ahead and hold it up. Don't let the feet touch the ground. Shoulders down away from the ears. Maybe we can take our hands up. Maybe we can extend our feet out into that teaser position and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs down. Flex the feet. And let's go ahead and take a forward fold. So you're just gonna hinge at the waist. Try to grab onto either your shin or the back of the heels or the toes, wherever you can grab on. Let the head just drape down. Give me that little forward fold. Take a big deep inhale. And exhale, come on up. Perfect, okay. So we're gonna bring the feet about hip width apart. If you have light weights, I would say we can try to use this for the weights for this. We're gonna do that saw movement. So we're gonna take the arms out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna inhale and exhale, rotate and hinge, and then come back up. Rotate and hinge, and back up. Now, if the weights are too heavy, feel free to put them down. Just adds a little bit extra arm work here. We'll rotate and hinge. Now watch for the hips. They try to shift from side to side. Can you keep your hips grounded, your tailbone grounded, your sits bone grounded as you rotate just from your thoracic spine? Back into center. Let's hinge and twist. One more time to each side. Back in, last. And back into center, perfect, relax here. All right, we're gonna bring our feet out in front of us. Now, sitting up nice and tall, I want you to flex the feet, hold on to your weights. All we're doing is just lifting the arms up to shoulder height and then lowering back down. I'll turn this way. You're just lifting and lowering. Feet are flexed, and the goal is to try to stay upright. A lot of times we start to dip back, right? Can you stay with your shoulders right over your hips, your abs pulled in? We're gonna do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it up, stay here. Okay, hands tap together, then they open out. Hands together and up. Palms are still facing down. I'm flexing through my feet so that the back of my legs are getting a nice little stretch. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Lower the arms down, shake it out. All right, go ahead and bend the right knee in. Pull that right knee in towards you. Take your right hand, or this is my left, my right hand, grab onto that leg, and we're gonna rotate back. Give me a little twist here. So left knee is in, right hand is grabbing that knee. I'm rotating back, looking at over my left shoulder. And then I'm gonna come back into center. Let's do the other side. So now my right knee is in. We're gonna hold on with your left hand. You're gonna rotate back, look back behind you. And back into center. All right, let's go ahead and sit in that butterfly position, feet together. We'll do a little forward fold here. Okay, so bring the heels in towards you, and then just start to walk the hands out as far forward as you can without rounding the spine first. So thinking about coming down into that nice flat back. Take a couple of deep breaths here in that flat back. Let your hips open up before you begin to round the spine. And now go ahead and let the head drape down, let the shoulders relax, sink a little bit deeper into that stretch. Let the weight of the head pull you down towards the ground. Perfect. And slowly come on up. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and come onto our left side. We're gonna do some glute work here. So you're on your left side. I want you to stay lifted. Left elbow is gonna go down. Make sure it's in line with the left shoulder. And the feet are together, knees together. So we'll start with that clam. Chest is lifted. You're gonna lift the heels up, okay? So from here, just the top leg is gonna open up. Okay, so it's gonna open out to the side and come in. If you have a band and you wanna use it to make it a little bit harder, feel free to do so, but it's not mandatory, not necessary. You'll definitely feel these. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So the heels are off of the ground, but they're staying connected. 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep it lifted, little pulses, opening that leg back, squeezing the glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to that full range. Tap the knee down and open back up. Full range. We go back to that full range motion for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and last one, lower all the way down. Perfect. Okay, come down onto your elbows so that you're laying down. And you're just resting. You can rest your head here, or you can lower all the way down. We're gonna extend both legs out. We're gonna flex the foot. Make sure you draw your waistline in. You're gonna lift that leg up as high as you can. We're gonna hold it here. We're gonna do little tiny pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and lift right back up. You're gonna lower it down and lift up. Beautiful. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come halfway down. Now point the toes. you're gonna give me circles. And I want the circles to be pointing toward away from you. And you're gonna make sure that your hips are not rocking from side to side. Five, last 4, 3, 2, the last one, take it to the reverse. Keep those hips nice and steady. Give me those circles in the opposite direction. Draw the waistline up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold the leg up. Flex the foot one more time. You're gonna bring the knee in and press it back out. Last set here. Knee in and out. Bring that knee in and out. Dig in through the heels like you're kicking that wall behind you. Perfect. 5, last 4, last 3, 2, and last 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and place that foot down in front of you. Take that top leg, that right leg that we just worked, press into your knee, open it up. Take a little stretch here. And we can even rotate onto our back. Take that figure 4 stretch for a little bit extra stretch here for that glute. And we'll take it to the other side. So you'll lie down on your right side, staying lifted for the first set. Shoulder is right in line with that elbow. Knees are touching. You're gonna lift those heels up. We're gonna open the top leg. So left leg is gonna open up and then lower down. Perfect. Keep those heels connected the entire time. 4, nice. 3, 2, every time you open, you want to think about squeezing the glutes. And last one, hold it open, little tiny pulses back. It's almost like a little contraction of that left cheek for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now back to that full range, come down and open. Down and open. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1, lower all the way down. All right, you're gonna lower your torso down. You're gonna extend both legs. We're gonna flex the foot. We're gonna go ahead and lift that top leg up towards the ceiling as high as possible. We're gonna do little tiny pulses. The pulses is not a bouncing of the foot, it's a contraction of the glute. So try to see if you can make that a contraction of the glute. Squeezing the glute to lift the leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down and lift right back up. No rest. Let's burn out that glute. Beautiful. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Keep digging through the heel so we're flexing that foot. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to lower it down halfway, point the toes. You're going to give me those nice little circles. Now watch for the hips rocking. Watch for bouncing with the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Take it into the reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set here. Flex the foot. You're going to bend the knee in and press it out. Almost done. You can push through it. We only do 10 It's not a lot. 6, dig in through the heel. So every time you kick out, dig through your heel. 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1, press out. Go ahead and place that foot down in front of you. Press into that knee, open up the hips a little bit. Perfect. And then we can rotate onto our back. Take that figure 4 stretch. Pull those knees in towards you, that right leg into you. If you flex the feet, it stretches a little bit more. The hips. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So we'll do one thing here on our back before we turn around and lie down on our bellies, okay? You're gonna extend the legs out. So if you do Pilates on the reformer, it's kind of like that little short spine movement. You're gonna bring the legs up and over. It's a little rollover, okay? So draw the abs in, press into the hands, begin to lift the legs, go up and over. Once you're here, you're gonna flex the feet, you're gonna open the feet about hip width apart, and then begin to roll down, nice and slowly with control. Once your tailbone hits, you're gonna lower the legs down, you're gonna circle them out and around, you're gonna bring them together and come right back up. You're gonna flex the feet, open the feet hip width apart, lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Lower the legs all the way down, circle them around, and come right back up. Flex the feet, lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Last one. Up and over, flex the feet, and slowly roll down. Beautiful. Place the feet down. We're going to rotate onto our bellies next. Perfect. Okay, so if you have a foam roller or that ball, you can use this. If you don't, you're just going to keep your hands about hip width, about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to lift up into a little kind of a swan position. Okay, if you have the ball, it helps a little bit. So you're going to keep your head down. You're going to keep your shoulders down away from the ears. Press down into the ball and go ahead and roll the ball or the foam roller back towards you and lift the chest up. Feet stay down. Okay, so we're just working on the upper half right now. So bring that ball back towards you, lift the chest up, and then lower all the way down. We'll do 2 more just like this. And last one. All right, so we're gonna add the legs now. So now as you lift up, you're gonna lift the legs as well. So you're gonna roll the ball back towards you, lift the legs off of the ground, deep contraction of the spine, and then go ahead and lower all the way down. Inhale, and exhale, lift up. Perfect. We'll do 3 just like we did before. Inhale, and exhale, lift. On this one, let's hold it for a little bit longer. We'll stay up here, press down into the ball, lift, 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 and lower all the way down. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna bring our arms out into a T position now to the side. We're gonna inhale and exhale. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lift everything off of the ground. And lower back down. Inhale, exhale, lift. So we're kind of in this airplane mode here. Lift up, my feet are hip width apart. That helps if you tend to get low back issues, low back pain. If you don't and you want to keep your feet together, feel free to do so. Let's do 2 more. Last one, we're gonna hold, we're gonna lift up, we're gonna hold. Now, bring your hands to your hips and then back out into airplane. Hands to hips and back out. Hands to hips and out. My palms are facing down. We got 5, 4, 3, feet are lifted, belly button pulls in. 2, last one, lower all the way down. Relax. You can bend the knee and windshield wiper the legs from side to side. We're not done yet. We're gonna do a couple more things here. Perfect, okay. So on this next one, we're gonna go ahead and bring the hands out in front of us and stack them one on top of the other with your elbows bent. You're gonna rest your head on top of your hands. We're gonna alternate. We're gonna lift the left elbow up and then lower down and then the right elbow. Okay, relax your shoulders, take a big deep inhale, keep your feet down on the ground. Go ahead and lift the left elbow up as high as you can and then lower back down. Lift the right elbow up as high as you can and lower down. Can you keep your hands and your head glued together? So you're isolating the right lat muscles and the left lat muscles. One at a time is working to get you to lift. So we're alternating from side to side. You're gonna do 4 more. 4. Last 3. And 3. Last 2. And 2. Last 1. And 1. And lower all the way down. All right. Relax the shoulders. Keep your head on the ground now. Keep your head resting on your hand. We're gonna isolate just the lower half. So you're gonna lift the legs up and lower them down. Lift the legs up and lower. So we started isolating just the top half. Now we're isolating the lower half. Can you keep your legs straight? Don't bend the knees. Check in with your body. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. You're not creating tension in your upper half. Upper half is completely relaxed. We're gonna do 3 more. 2. And last one, lower all the way down. Bring your hands by your chest. Press yourself up. Take a little child's pose here. Bring the toes to touch, knees open out wide. Let the head drop down to the ground. Extend your arms. Walk the hands over towards the right. Take a little side stretch here. Dig down through your left hip. And then bring the hands back into center. Walk them over towards the left. Again, try to dig down now with your right hip. Finding that stretch through that right rib cage. And then come back into center. And we'll go ahead and lift up into a quadruped position. We'll take a couple little cat-cows here. So we're gonna just go ahead and drop the belly, arch the back, bring the shoulders down away from the ears, stretch the neck up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, round the spine. Look at that belly button. Try to press the upper back towards the ceiling. And to exhale, arch. Inhale and round. And just try to find a rhythm here, right? If the breathing that I'm cueing you is not working, just kind of find your own breath, but try to maximize each movement, right? Arching the back as much as you can, and then rounding that spine. as much as possible. Let's do 2 more. And then come back into a neutral spine. So that's in between both of those movements. All right, we're gonna take the left arm out in front of us. Okay, so left arm extends out, hold. Perfect. Now, take the right leg back behind you. Find that balance, neck is long. All right, so we're gonna tap the hand and the foot down. We're gonna lift it right back up. Tap it down and lift. Down and lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up, stay here. All right, now you're gonna bring elbow to knee and then extend back out. Elbow to knee and out. Elbow to knee and out. Beautiful. When you're bringing that elbow into your knee, see if you can round the spine just like you did in that cat-cow. Give me that nice C curve. And last 3, 2, and last 1. Lower that hand down, lower the knee down. Catch your breath, come back into that centered position. You're gonna take the right hand out, take the left leg out. Find the balance first, tap the hand down and the foot, and lift back up. Now we're doing this while we maintain a nice flat back. So there's no extension happening here. As I bring my leg up, I'm not arching my back. I'm using my glute muscles to lift that leg up, not my low back. All right, belly button pulls in. We have 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold it up, elbow to knee, round the spine, and extend. Round and extend. Round and extend. Beautiful. 7, last 3, 8, 9, and 10. Extend it all the way out. Take a little child's pose, sink down, let the head relax. Let the hips sink down. Perfect. All right, we'll take a little stretch next. Come into that tabletop position. You're gonna thread the right arm through. Keep the hips up and extend that left arm overhead. So it's a nice little shoulder stretch here. Now what happens is that right hip wants to kind of dip down towards the left side of the body. I want you to keep it centered and keep twisting the upper body. So you're kind of twisting that right shoulder down, trying to open through the middle of the back. And go ahead and press yourself up. And then take that left arm through. So same thing here. The hips are gonna wanna try to sag to the right side. I want you to keep the hips centered and pull through that left shoulder. So you're stretching the left shoulder blade. Beautiful. And then come back into center. All right, let's do a little tricep work here. So you're gonna go ahead and come back into the quadruped position, but you're gonna walk your hands out in front of you as far forward as possible. And you're gonna just dip the elbows down and then lift them up. Dip and lift. This is a small little movement. You may not feel it at first, but I promise once we start to pulse it out, you will. So we go into that full range. So elbows tap down into the ground and lift. You have 8, 7. Can you dig through the hands to lift yourself up? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it down. Now you're gonna give me an inch down and an inch up. Inch down, inch up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to that full range and down and lift. You should feel your triceps burn now. For 8, 7, 6, last 5. Tap and lift for 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Go ahead and come back up and grab your hands behind you. Pull them down towards the ground. Open up the chest. Pull the hands out away from your glutes. Really get that shoulder to open. Look up at the ceiling. And then release. Go ahead and take your left hand across your body. Perfect. And then you're going to bring it up and behind. Let that hand come down in the small of your back. Pull in with the right hand. Pull that left elbow back. And we'll release. Take the right arm across the chest. And then bring it back and grab that right elbow with your left hand. Open up, stretch out those triceps. Perfect, and then release. Okay, so we'll take the weights. We're gonna continue to work the arms a little bit. You'll take the weights if you have them. If you don't worry about it. You're gonna hinge forward. You're gonna bring your palms to face back behind you, okay? So if you don't have the weights, don't worry about it. I want you to create a nice long line from your tailbone to the crown of your head, so you're hinging from the hips, not rounding the back. You're gonna lift the arms up and then tap them down. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. So on the reformer, maybe this would be chest expansion, little modified chest expansion. Lift and lower. Perfect. Now, if you want to make it a little harder, you can lift your hips off of your glute, your glutes off of your heels, so that you're lifted, or you can stay down. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. The last one, we hold it up, hold it to your max. Lift it up as high as possible. Little pulses back, back, back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it all out. Shake your shoulders. Shake everything out. All right, maybe you can roll out your neck a couple of times. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a little serving of the platter. So the elbows are gonna be bent, palms up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lift up, extend the arms out, squeeze the glutes, draw the abs in, and then come back down. Now, if this is too much on your knees and you can't do this, you can stay down and just focus on your arms, okay? If this bothers you, you can go ahead and sit down Indian style. So you're pressing out, squeezing the glutes, and extending the arms forward. And even if you don't have weights, you should feel this a little bit on your biceps. Okay, we're lifting up. Now, as you lift up, if you're able to squeeze the glutes, really get those glutes engaged. Perfect. Again, you don't need to lift up. You can just focus on the arms. All right, we're going to do 4 more. 3, 2. All right, last one. Let's hold it up. Stay here. Lower the arms and lift. Lower and lift. Keep squeezing the glutes, drawing the abs in. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Okay, we're gonna bicep curl and extend. Last little set here. 8, 7, 6, keep those elbows shoulder height. 4, last 3, and 2, and last 1, lower all the way down. Okay, go ahead and leave your weights down here. Let's stretch out the legs. You're gonna take the right leg forward, left knee is gonna stay down. We're gonna go ahead and bring the hips forward, sink down, and then press it back. Flex the foot, get that nice stretch through the hamstrings. And if it bothers you to go on your knees, you can do this sitting down. And you would just stay in this position, in this forward fold position. Perfect. Let's take it to the other side. Left foot forward. You're gonna hinge forward, drop the hips down, and then flex, bring it back. Forward and flex. Just like 2 or 3 times, just to stretch out the hips. Perfect. And now we'll go ahead and come up into a little forward fold, place both feet underneath your hips, let the head hang, go ahead and grab opposite elbow. Maybe you can sway from side to side. Let the shoulders relax, let everything just kind of hang here. Bend the knees softly and very slowly roll all the way up. All right, so let's work our calf muscles and inner thighs here. So you're gonna come into a Pilates V. You're gonna have your heels pressing in towards each other. I want your heels to stay glued the entire time. Shoulders are gonna relax away from the ears. You're gonna lift the heels up and lower them down. Now the goal is to keep them pressing in towards each other, okay? So as you lift up, dig them into each other and feel the inner thighs connect, the legs wrap back, the glutes engage, the abs pull in. Okay, we're just gonna do this a couple of times, lifting up and down. Now, if the heels are not pressed against each other, you'll feel the calf muscles work, but you won't get that connection with the pelvic floor, that pulling up and those inner thighs, upper inner thighs connecting. All right, let's do 3 more. 2. Last one, we're gonna stay up as high as possible. We're gonna pulse up an inch up and down. Keep those heels connected. This is super important. You should feel the back of the glutes work here if you're pressing in your heels in towards each other. You're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Right heel drops down, bend the left knee. This is your rest. Now lift both heels up, left heel drops down, right knee bends. Lift and switch. Lift and switch. Lift and switch. When you're lifting, can you connect those heels once more? Right? That's going to engage those inner thighs. Perfect. Let's do a couple more here. So we do these on the reformer. You have the resistance of the springs. Now you're just kind of using your body weight here. Let's do 1 more to each side. And hold it up. Both heels connected. Hold and lower all the way down. Bring your feet to parallel. And let's take a little stretch. So you're going to bring your arms up. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Sink the hips back. Let the head relax. Now, just like we did bending one knee and bending the other, we're going to do it here. So you're going to bend the right knee. Let the left hip dip out towards the left and really sink it towards the left. This should stretch out your IT band, your left quadratus, that's muscle in the small of your back. Let it kind of just dip out towards the left and really force it to kind of go towards the left. And then straighten the right knee, bend the left knee, and jet the hip out towards the right. Keep your heel down, your right heel down, and really find that stretch through that right side of the body. Perfect. Straighten both legs, let the head hang, and very slowly roll all the way up. All right, the last one that we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the toes out towards the side, towards externally rotation. And you're gonna bring your feet about wider than your hips, okay? All right, shoulders down away from the ears. We're gonna bend down and come into a low squat. Okay, you're gonna go to your max squat, feel the inner thighs, feel the glutes. Try not to lean forward, keep the chest lifted, and then you're gonna press up, squeeze the glutes as you come up. So you're gonna come down to your low squat, find it, and then lift up, squeeze. Come down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. So we're not rushing, we're coming down to our full squat, right? Maybe you can get that knee to be in a parallel position towards the ground and up. Dig in through the heels as you squat down and as you lift up. I'm gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, the last one, we're gonna hold it down. Relax those shoulders away from the ears, bring the arms out to the side. Can you stay in that low squat? Wiggle your toes, hold it here, chest is lifted, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press all the way up. Turn the toes to face forward, forward fold, let the head hang. Maybe you open your feet out a little bit wider. We're gonna go ahead and walk the hands over towards the right. Maybe you can grab that right ankle, stretch it out here. And then bring it back into center. Walk the hands over towards the left side. Again, maybe you can grab that left ankle. And then back into center. All right, now we're gonna bend the left knee. We're gonna sink down. We're gonna rotate the right toes up towards the ceiling. This is your last little stretch before the end of class. So toes are pointing up. I'm feeling the stretch in my inner thighs where we just worked. Maybe you can take that left arm up and over and try to stretch that left side of the body. You're gonna place that hand down. You're gonna rotate the toes forward, come over to the other side, bend the right knee, turn the left toes up towards the ceiling, and take a nice little stretch here. Perfect. Hands come down towards the ground. One last little forward fold. Bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up. And we are done, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.